What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Big MEKJ, and this is the first full episode of the Mocheniq Daily. Now, what is this gonna, make up of? You feel me? So, really, I'm just going through the news. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna give my opinion on it. I might talk about, devil's advocate, these people this, feel that but it's really gonna be kind of just to let y'all know what's going on in the media and my little spill on it. So first, we got Lil Meech and Summer Walker. Now, if you don't know, recently, Lil Meech, Summer Walker, they didn't get together too far long ago. And, ever since the jump, really, there's been allegations of Lil Meech, cheating and everything like that. Now, if you don't know Summer Walker, she's a R&B singer. So, a lot of her stuff got to do with, like, heartbreak and all this other stuff like that. So, a lot of fans were already saying, like, this relationship might really, make a good album coming out. And I don't disagree. Because so far, based upon what we're seeing with Lil Meech and everything, things ain't looking too smooth. So way back when, we had Lil Meech pop up with a couple girls. They had like his chain on and everything. Never like, they took photos together or whatever, but the chains would be on the girl and it's clearly his chains. Now, there's been a few times he had to blame it on like security or whatever. He claimed he fired people, but things keep popping up. Now, recently, Summer Walker went to, her story and kind of was like, yo, I'm done. Boom, not going for that. And, the fans was like, yo, the album is cooking or something. But really, she was kind of alluding to, her and Meech not on the best of terms. Now, after that, we seen Meech go on his story and say, yo, a nigga can't put on his groceries? Like, a nigga can't help his cousin put on his groceries? Now, at first, I didn't know what that meant. But suddenly, and the next day, we had this Ring camera footage come out of Lil Meech walking out with his cousin, his alleged cousin, and, he's walking in the house. He walked right out. It's not like he in there for a while, whatever the case. Now, personally, I could tell this footage is a little longer than what people showing because, like, on the Ring cameras, it'll have, like, a timeline, and then it'll show you, like, when motion was detected or whatever. So there was 2 motions detected, right? And the first portion, they ain't show, but the second portion where, he ain't have no groceries in his hand or nothing like that. So now, I feel like people feel like Meech is lying because, if you look at the shorty look good, she thick or whatever. She look like, some type of model, BBL, whatever the case may be, right? Now, it may just be my son's cousin, but, who knows, like, where was this house at? People in the comments was talking about, oh, maybe Meech. Like, how can that be Meech's cousin when he don't know, like, the direction? Now, me personally, I go over to my cousin's house, I leave. I might not know which hallway to hit. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not personally the best with that. Do I think Meech is cheating? I don't think so. Because the reason why I say this now, if you don't remember, Meech was in Rochester one time. And he was like on stage or whatever. He was doing like some type of event. I think it was in Water Street. Summer Walker was there, but at this time, nobody knew that they dated. Summer got like a mask on and all this other junk, right? You feel me? So there was some girl trying to touch Meech or whatever, and Meech was just going off. And he was like, yo, don't touch me. Don't touch me. And like, if my son a cheater, you think he would do that right in front of his girl, if anything? Like, or is it kind of like, how y'all feel? Y'all think cheaters, like, it's only when they girl not around, you think they just bold like that, whatever. Now, I ain't gonna lie, my son in a hit show called BMF, if he, based upon his character and all that, like, he wouldn't give a fuck. Now, I personally don't know the nigga personal life or whatever the case may be, but let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Summer Walker should leave my boy? Do you think Meech is bad for her? Do you think Summer bad for Meech? Or what's the case? Y'all think that album gonna be fire? Let me know in the comments. Now, moving on to our next topic. drill artist Shy G's had a seizure at his performance. So recently, So Talented had a sweepers event where Shy G's also performed, and during his set, he suffered a seizure while performing. Now, people were quick to go on social media and comment on the event. You had a lot of people say, this is the result of, doing drugs, the lights, poor diet, and all this stuff like that. And I think this is going to start being like a wake up call for a lot of artists that, kind of are in the drill scene, because we don't see a lot of health scares in the drill scene. It's always a shooting, it's always this, it's always that, murder, whatever the case may be. But, when you see somebody where they're winning at, they doing good, they on stage of all places like that, it's a lot that goes on. You got people that look up to these artists and everything, especially these kids that go out there and they want to be artists themselves, and then they see their favorite artist collapse due to the lifestyle that they promote. Because all that smoking and pills and all that stuff, it's really gonna really start getting at artists. Now, I gotta be honest though, I think him, falling out or whatever is going to make a big change. A lot of drill artists are going to start switching their ways. They're going to start popping these, doing that, whatever. No. Remember, we had Lil Peep. We had Juice WRLD. All these big figures, and, we still keep running into the same issue of drug abuse in the culture and rap, everything like that. And I just want to know, do you guys think that in rap, especially in the drill scene, do we look at these artists and, have a big enough discussion about, like, not only mental health, but health in general? Because, look, you want to be living in this lifestyle and all this stuff like that, it's not like you could have just a regular diet where you're not eating nothing, you're just smoking, doing any drug, not doing nothing. It could really get bad for you, especially when you got all these lights going on, crowded sections and all that. And even just to get somebody out of a situation, like, one, it was a second before they even peeped like something was wrong with him. And I don't get that either. Like, yo, if somebody got like an emergency, like if somebody like fall out, why do it take so many people? Like, it take a minute for people to realize, like, yo, there's something wrong with that person. Like, somebody falling out is just regular. Like, I did see dudes like still rapping and shit at this concert while this dude he fell out. Of course, there was some people like, why? Like, to me, it don't make sense that artists that's performing fall on the ground and just like damn near in a fetal position, and people are still like getting lit at a concert. I don't get it. Like, I know there was other artists there, whatever the case may be, too, but like, my son was rapping, whatever case, and then, I don't know, I don't get it. But luckily, my son got out of there, whatever. He had his boys or whatever get him to the proper place. I don't know if they took him to the hospital. I don't know whatever happened, but, there was footage outside the venue of Shy G's leaving. And, his crew, too, it's the funniest part. He was like, yo, if anybody videotaping, I'm on your ass. The cameraman put down the phone so quick. It was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. But let me know what y'all think. Do you think we need a better discussion about mental health, health in general, drug abuse, and all this shit like that? Let me know in the comments. So moving on to our next subject. Rapper Drake has been on tour and on all the antics. So if you don't know, I've been kind of keeping up with Drake's All Been a Blur tour. And he's been on tour with 21 Savage, and we've seen things like 21 Savage's first time performing like that song where he got 21. Can you do, like, you can tell he visibly upset with that song to this day. So people was getting on him about that. Even Drake, he was dissing people that was trying to shut down some of the marketing things with like Vogue. Like the lady that dubbed his Vogue magazine marketing tactic for the album, he put like a demonic face on there on the screen, and it was like an animated thing. We got girls, they're over here throwing bras up on stage. Now, don't get me wrong, like I'm not surprised, like, fans are throwing bras, panties, and all this stuff like that, but you had one girl, not only did she throw her bra on stage and she went viral, Drake was like, yo, 30 something G or whatever the size of the bra was, and he was like, yo, we gotta find this girl immediately. The girl's like, yo, that's me, boom. Shorty got a Playboy deal. Like, she in Playboy. She a Playboy model now. That's crazy. Like, imagine you birthing careers like that. I ain't gonna lie. That's when you know you up. Like, you giving out deals with just saying some phrases while you performing. You can't make that up. Damn. It's a lot of antics. My son is walking down the staircases. How y'all feel about that? Like, it give me real... You ever seen WWE and they got, it's like Shield or The Riot. I think it's called Shield. And he just walk down tough or whatever. Personally, if I'm a rapper, I wouldn't do that, especially if I'm as big as Drake. Imagine just a thing grabbing you and boom, you got your guards or whatever, but then you still got a whole stadium of people that could act a fool at any point. And he got like 6-8 guards. But personally, I wouldn't do that. That's not my vibe. That's not my body. But, more power to Drake. Have y'all been to a Drake tour? I probably would, but I'm not going to lie. I'm not paying these prices. Drake tours, they like $1,000 if you want to be up front, a little bit more and some change. Like, it's crazy. Beyonce, too. Beyonce tickets is ridiculous. Like, if you want to be in the back, the nosebleed seats, $400, $500. They got some tickets going up all the way to $15,000 for Beyonce. A Club Beyonce ticket? How y'all felt about Drake canceling Memphis? Now, Drake canceled his Memphis spot because they couldn't handle like the production of it. They said, Drake show's too big for what he's trying to do. We got canceled this whole tour. That's wicked. That's wild. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine, it's like the FedEx. I don't know what team played there or whatever the case may be, but imagine that big of a stadium. It's like, we can't even handle the show you're trying to have. That's crazy. Now, Drake also got the key to Memphis in like June or July. So like, do he not owe them a show or something? Like, imagine you at the honorary ceremony and everything like that. Drake just got the key. You bought your Drake ticket. And then Drake not coming. He canceled. The only show he canceled. I'd be a little tight. I'm not going to lie. But it's been your boy, Big MBKJ, with Mocheniq Media. You've been watching the Mocheniq Daily. Like, comment, subscribe. Episode 1. Let me know what y'all think. Like, let me know. Like, I might want to do this live stream. I could do more topics. We can make this an hour long. I might make this, part of a debate show with y'all. Let me know. We could really go into it. But like, comment, subscribe. Welcome to the family. We doing long form content now. We might chop it up, make it 60 seconds or something. But I'm really feeling this. The setup is crazy. We got the little glide cam. Can we switch to the glide cam? Hey, we moving. We lit. I ain't gonna lie. But it's been your boy, Big MBKJ, and we out.